Welcome to this episode of Kitchen Spoons and Combat Boots. I'm Jessy Smith. I'm joined today by Military and Family Readiness Specialist Scott Bushey. As we move into the fall, we've had some staffing changes, and so some of our resources have switched fire a little bit. So we're going to talk a little bit about what we have available for you. Today I'm joined by Scott Bushey, one of my colleagues here at Family Programs, and he'll be helping lay out some of our resources. One of our main resources that covers down on a lot of stuff is Military OneSource. We will put the website up so that you can access that, and we also have Brittany here at Family Programs who can help you navigate some of those resources.
Another thing that's still available for everyone is childcare wear. Now, for those that aren't familiar with what childcare wear is a subsidy program to help military families pay for childcare. But one of the big caveats to that not a lot of people get is it's only good for soldiers or service members on Title 10 active duty orders, or if they're Title 32 AGR, ADOS, or a DOD or Department of Army federal employee. You can access all of these. It's a little bit cumbersome applying for it, but it can potentially be a very good resource. That being said, if you are a traditional M-Day soldier and you are on the docket for a deployment or a set of active duty orders, you can apply for it once you have those order dates. You would just have to submit your orders with your application process.
And if you run into any problems with childcare wear, please feel free to reach out to me and I can help you navigate some of those. We also have our Drill Weekend Childcare Initiative. You can reach out to me if you have any questions about that. You can sign up with Upwards. They are currently still seeking new childcare centers in the state. So if you have a childcare center that's interested in joining that and helping with drill weekend care, please let us know and we can help them get connected with Upwards.
One of the other big resources for all of our National Guard families and our veteran community is the MIFR team. MIFR is an acronym, stands for Military and Family Readiness Specialist. I am one of the MIFRs here in Vermont, and we are your guide for resources and referrals for all things, everything. So if there's a financial stress, a childcare issue, deployment concerns, or anything under the sun, chances are we'll probably be able to find some way to provide support and resources to the military families. And you can reach your MIFR team at VTMFRS@army.mil.
Another great resource that we have, especially for really only for our deploying members, are the yellow ribbons. Those will happen before and after a deployment, and there will be a resource binder given at the pre-deployment yellow ribbon. That's chock full of every resource you can imagine. And as always, if you have questions about the yellow ribbon or the resources in your binder, you can reach out to your yellow ribbon team.
We've always been able to help out with employment, whether it's through ESGR, helping with employer issues or concerns, or just helping finding employment for those who are unemployed or underemployed or simply wanting a change. One of the fairly new programs around that is the Prime program. So the Vermont National Guard has partnered with local employers throughout the community, several of them, and this program is there to support both the service member and their dependents. So if you or your spouse is looking for work, we have resources that can help you with that. The Prime program will basically guarantee a job interview for qualified applicants at one of our partnered employers. How you go about doing that is you contact your local MIFR team, and one of us will work with you to figure out what job opening through the Prime program suits your interest and your desire. And then we will work with you and the employer as a kind of like a conduit to help you get through those stages and resume building and stuff of that nature. We have resources as well.
Our next resource is our Transition Assistance Advisor, Susan Demers. You might remember we had Susan on a past podcast episode. If you missed it and you're curious what she's all about, feel free to check back. But basically, Susan helps with any transitions in a service member or veteran's life. So she has lots of access to resources. She is a verifiable wealth of information. So make sure you contact Susan Demers if you have any resources that you're in need of.
So one of the big changes that's happened recently is the loss of our Vermont Veterans Outreach Team. They covered a huge support system, or provided a huge support system to our veteran community as far as providing resources and assistance, especially working with the VA. In their absence, the MIFR team is kind of picking up some of that slack and trying to help out as best we can in those areas. Again, you can reach out to your MIFR team through email at vtmfrs@army.mil for any veteran-related concerns as well.
To add on to what Scott was saying, part of us losing the VVO team is that our 888 number is now no longer 24/7. Because of staffing shortages, and now we only have one person manning the 888 line for the time being, currently it's only monitored during business hours. Someone will get back to your call and they will absolutely help you, but it might not be the same as it was during the 24/7 time period.
All right, another thing, CYP, the Child and Youth Program. So not much is changing there. We still have our Child and Youth Program Coordinator, Lisa Larson, who's fantastic at all things child and youth and programs available. And if you have any child and youth related concerns or questions or need support of any kind for any of that stuff, you can reach out to any of us, or you can call that 888 number as well, and someone will get back to you during business hours about it.
Our final resource that we're going to talk about is our Military Kids Vermont. We try to do lots of events with MKVT throughout the year, and we will be adding more next year as well. We're definitely trying to grow it into something great and make sure that those military kiddos have something good to look forward to and that they can do with their families. If you have any ideas that you would like MKVT to be a part of, please reach out and let us know. Our email will be included. Despite our current staffing challenges, we just want to make sure that you know that we here at Family Programs are absolutely devoted to making sure that all of your resource needs are taken care of. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you get everything that you need and you're able to take advantage of all the benefits available to you. Thank you for joining me on Kitchen Spoons and Combat Boots. As always, we are here to support you. You can reach out to us on our Facebook page or our website. All of the contacts are up to date. We look forward to seeing you on more episodes this fall.
For more information or support, please reach out to the Vermont Military Family Support Center's toll-free number, 888-607-8773. The preceding content does not constitute endorsement by the Department of the U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, Vermont National Guard, or Vermont Military Family Programs of the organization's products and services contained therein. Further, the Vermont Military Family Programs assumes no responsibility for the consequences of using the products or services provided by the organizations or resources listed. Vermont Military Family Programs makes every effort to present our clients with reputable resources. We cannot guarantee the validity of said resources, and the use of such resources is voluntary.